what some of those measures could be. ABC's Aaron Katersky is here with more on that. Aaron, good morning.
Whit, good morning to you. The Memphis Police Department may well have deactivated the Scorpion unit, but Tyre Nichols' death has Americans asking what happened to all those vows by police agencies to reform and retrain.
Rodney King, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Philando Castillo, Laquan McDonald. Now the police beating of Tyre Nichols has renewed calls for reform.
The world is watching us, and we need to show the world what lessons we can learn from this tragedy.
But the lessons are hardly new. For the 2 decades since 9/11, some say police have trained to be the American homeland's front line, like an Army unit focused on weapons and tactics. You can see the emphasis on this Memphis police recruiting video.
When you look at the tools that a police department has in their toolbox, quite often, that tool is let's put specialized teams together. Let's put a focus on it from an enforcement standpoint, and that becomes their approach. And the problem is there's not a lot of reassessment after the initial approach.
Experts say there's too little attention paid to communication, decision-making, and critical thinking.
The federal standards must be raised, and it has to be throughout the country. We have this unified standard that all police officers adhere to.
In December, the House passed a bipartisan bill to support de-escalation training on alternatives to the use of force. Critics say training is not the only problem.
There's a culture, not just a training. When they decide to do this, they believe that in their department, within their ranks, that there is some acceptance of this. They have to, in order for this number of officers to be involved in this kind of incident.
Many times, though, when crime surges, those soft tactics give way to a more aggressive approach, like the Memphis Police Scorpion Unit, whose 5 members are now charged with beating Nichols to death.
In addition to disbanding the Scorpion unit, Memphis police were quick to fire the officers, condemn their actions, and release video of the beating. It's a new approach for these kinds of cases that the family of Tyre Nichols said should become the new norm. Whit.
Aaron Katersky, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.